What's up, folks? Hey, today I just wanted to talk a little bit about a past vehicle and video that I made. Some of my fans from the beginning will remember just before I started making videos on YouTube, I had a 78 GMC dually, bright yellow, big block. Well, that was the truck that started it all. I scrapped cars with that truck for 6 years. It wasn't a show truck. It was restored a few years before I got it. It was pretty rust-free. It was pretty nice. I drove that truck through the winter, through anything. I went all over the place in it. And it towed a lot of cars. Not just junk cars. I transported cars for a lot of different people. A lot of people made a lot of money off that truck other than me. I helped out a lot of people. But, you know what they say, nice guys finish last. Well, right when I started making videos, you know, the truck, it was ready to retire it. It was really rusty. And the videos, you know, I mean, I covered some stuff up with Bondo and primer, so, you know, you can't really tell how bad it really is. But, you know, the truck was hurting. I bent the rear frame. I had a crane on the back, and I picked up too many Cadillac motors and trannies, and I warped that whole thing. The whole truck sat, you know, like crooked like that going down the road. The rear end had about 4 inches of play in it. You could take the drive shaft and move it like that with your hands. The good part about it was the 454 and the Turbo 400 that was behind it. Transmission was still unbelievable. Never gave me a problem. The engine, however, had the big block kind of rattle when you started it up when it was cold. And if you go back to that video, I'll try to put the links down there so you can check it out. I started it up in the winter and showed you how it sounded almost like a diesel running. That's a known problem for those big blocks. Not a big deal. It went away once it warmed up. But the thing was I wanted to retire the truck anyway, and I wanted to keep the engine and transmission, and I didn't want, you know, do any more harm to the engine. I wanted to take it out, freshen it up and stuff. So that's what I did. Now, here comes the best part. When I went to scrap the rest of the truck, there wasn't anything much left good. I mean, what am I going to really keep off it? Every panel had rot. The only thing I could have kept was the rear fiberglass fenders. That's what a lot of people give me, you know, crap about. They say, you know, why didn't you sell those fenders? It would have taken me an hour, you know, 2 hours to get those things off. And at that point, I really felt like I had made all the money that I could off that truck. I mean, I wasn't asking for any more from it. So when I decided that, it, you know, I took it, I stripped it, and it was ready to go to the junkyard. Well, at that time, metal was down. It was only $60 a ton. Right now, it's $260 a ton. So I only got $144 for that truck on the scale. And I get a lot of crap. I get people, you know, leaving comments, you know, you're an idiot still today. I mean, that was a long time ago. And I don't mind the comments. It doesn't bother me. But I just figured that, you know, I would talk a little bit about that and, you know, explain why. I mean, I'm not going to sit on a truck or car. I don't have a lot. I don't have, you know, a place where I can keep junk cars and trucks. I got to go with whatever price they're paying. So whether it's $60 a ton or $260, it's still going to the scrapyard. Because I gotta get my money. I can't sit on it. And yeah, I miss the truck. But, you know, like I said, there's a lot of people, you know, oh, you're retarded, you know, you scrapped a perfectly good truck. Well, you don't know anything about the truck. You don't know the history of it, and you don't know the condition. All you see is the video. You see it all primered up, but you don't know what's underneath there. So anyway, I mean, keep watching, and I'm going to keep scrapping.